Some who would listen to this tape would say, this is clearly a warning of what was to come. What do you make of it all?
You know, unfortunately, I don't think that you could see this as a red flag of what was to come. In retrospect, if this was indeed him, of course, it makes you question, did he feel identified with this chimpanzee in the sense that, yes, he was essentially talking about himself in a way. It's very possible, but in looking forward, you would not listen to this and say, this is a red flag, I'm concerned this person would commit violence. Most people that say something like this, or even violent things, do not go on to commit violence. And there was no direct threat. So I think, unfortunately, I think the wish is that you could listen to something like this and then say, oh, okay, we should notify about this person because it would stop something. And I'm sad to say that even psychiatrists who have patients in their office who would say something like this can't necessarily predict who will actually go on to commit a violent act, because the vast majority of them will not.
What would you take if this was a patient of yours and he told you a story like that? What would you take from that anecdote? It certainly seems to show, I'm not a psychiatrist, quite obviously, but it certainly seems to betray a certain nihilism about the world.
I think, if I listened to that as a patient, I would wonder why that patient felt identified with a creature who was, quote, domesticated but committed a violent act. What was it that drew him in about that, or what in him felt like that? Again, it might be pure fantasy. In fact, most of the time it is, and it really bespeaks maybe an inner aggression or an inner feeling of being wild versus having to follow the rules. And, if you think about it, being a young person who society is trying to tell you to be one way, young people are often struggling with, what are the rules? Can I break them? Can I take risks? Will I still be accepted if I don't? Do I feel like rebelling? And how aggressively will I rebel? So those are themes that many adolescents are struggling with. You wouldn't necessarily know that meant that they were struggling with them to the degree that clearly, Adam Lanza was.